Back again. Right, today's plan, I want to get the floors all in. Basically that's where I left last time. The floors all in. What I've noticed is between some of the panelling on the floors there's slight little differences in height, like maybe we're talking a mil or under. It's not much, but I want to go around with the belt sander and just level that off, make sure there's no little steps or anything between the timber floorboards. I don't think it'll make much difference if we're going to put probably like 5 or 6 mil laminate flooring down anyway, so you're probably not going to notice much difference or any differences in level once that floor goes down. But I just want to be 100% perfect, so I'm going to go around with that belt sander and just sand across both boards in lots of different spots and just make sure it's perfectly flat. But where I'm talking about, so I don't know if you can really see it there, but that's got like a slight rise there. It's not 100% level, whereas if I move across here, you know, this section just here, perfectly flat, so there's no issues. So I'm just going to go around all the joins, just make sure they're all flat, there's no issues. And then yeah, once I've done that, I'm going to start putting some beading around the edges between the boards to fill all the gaps, and then also fill in all my countersunk holes where I've put the screws in, so fill that with some gap filler as well. So that's the plan for today, so we'll get started. Right, so all the sanding's done, all the floors are level. So yeah, it's time to throw a bit of gap sealer in and fill up these gaps around the edges of the boards. Alright, back again, finished for the day, but I've done what I needed to do this morning. So basically I've put the gap filler all around the outside and between all the floor, sheets of marine ply on the floor, and I've also put the filler in all of the screw holes where I had countersunk the timber floor and screwed them down. So what is pretty much, as you can see, got the sealer around the sides. All the holes are done, the screw holes are done. I'll give that a little bit of a sand when I come back next time. But yeah, that's where I'm at the moment. Alright, so it took me a while to get this done today, but I've done the ramp on the floor as we walk in, so it's got a lot of angles on it at the front, so it's quite awkward to get the angles right. But anyway, it's not glued in, it's not screwed in, it's sitting in there, so it's ready to go. So next time I come out, I'll glue it and screw it down, cut it to length, and yeah, we'll just about be done. How'd you go?
Well, I just went to wash my hands, and of course I'm using a sealer, so I wash off my hands.
Look at that! What did you use? You used water.
Just gets sticky.
Yeah, you're gonna need to peel it off. Oh well. Alright, till next time. Alright, so we're onto the bus again today. Just going to finish off some of this caulking, just this sealing under the floor. Lisa was doing some yesterday, but got a bit to finish off today, so I'll yeah, basically just be running some beads around the edges there under the floors between that and the frame. You can see the glue spilling out, but I'm just going to put a bit of sealer there just to fully seal it, and then we'll paint it. So that's the plan. Alright. Give that a nice little rub down with the finger. Here we go. So basically, it's going to be doing that all the way around the bottom. Alright, so end of another day. What I've managed to do today is almost everything that I said I was going to do, but so I finished off the caulking inside here underneath, around the edges of the floor. I was actually just going to paint the timber, but I just painted the roof on like a third of this section, and just had an experiment with painting the walls of the bus. So it actually looks not too bad. Colour I think actually is quite good. So it's kind of like it's called going grey. So it's an off grey, light grey colour. So yeah, the roof underneath the floors is painted, and yeah, this back wall's done. Needs a second coat. So I'll probably do that again tomorrow. But yeah, I've yeah, still got to do it for the rest of the bus down there. But just this section here from this side through to the other side I've done. It actually looks alright. So yes, I've done that. I put the ramp was in, so that was glued in. I did there's a little section of timber next to the ramp, so I've done that as well. Tomorrow I'm going to come in and I'm going to put some sealant around these windows. I've noticed we've got a slight crack, not crack, but getting water in these windows. We had a few dribbles here and there, just up the top there, just between the top little hopper window and the main big window. There's where the glass seals. There's a slight gap just in a few spots along the windows, so all the way along. So what I'm going to do is just run some Sikaflex, some sealant through there. I spoke to a guy who was talking about taking the windows out, because but I don't feel I need to take the windows out, and I'd rather spend $30 or $40 on sealant and try it than spend 6 or 7 grand taking windows out and getting them resealed. So that's the plan for tomorrow. But anyway, we'll deal with that then.